All right, man. Matt Patricia get some shade thrown at him by this time T.J. Hockenson. All right, so you got Tracy Walker. I mean, you got a number of stories. Darius Slay had the most infamous story about him. I probably would have tried. I probably would have had to put hands on Matt Patricia. But he was on Bussing with the Boys. I don't know if y'all watched that podcast where they be in the bus. Taylor Wine from Michigan. I forget the other guy's name. It's actually a really good podcast. They had the Pivot on there, Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark, Shannon, and legendary running back Fred Taylor. They had Mike Allstott on there. I was a huge Mike Allstott fan in the '90s. Man, I had the Barry Sanders folder, like the third grade, and I had right after the Barry Sanders folder, I had the Mike Allstott folder. I was a huge Mike Allstott fan. Just love how tough and how tough he was. That was, man. You talking about a list that's you talking about a list that you talking about a list that the players outside Detroit I was a fan of, man. Mike Allstott right up there, Terrell Davis, John Elway, Brett Favre, um, Warwick Dunn, Champ Bailey, obviously Deion Sanders. Ooh, man, Terrell Owens. Yeah, those my boys, Fred Taylor right up there, Corey Dillon. I can go on and on. But yeah, let's read this, man. I'll get into my pipe dream. But Lions side in, tell you how G.A. Hockenson offers his Matt Patricia story. He said it's easy to see the differences between the last two Detroit Lions head coach and tight end. T.J. Hockenson summed up Matt Patricia with a recent story. Said Dan Cable may not cater to all tastes as Detroit Lions head coach, but his genuine article and it's clear the players will play hard for him. By the time he was fired before it started the season was over, Matt Patricia has stripped the Lions players of all pride and playing. Lions safety Tracy Walker recently offered what can only be called a quintessential Matt Patricia story about his rookie skid. Tight end TJ Hockenson was a top 10 overall pick the year after the number 8 overall. The number 10 pick the year after that, number 8 overall in 2019. So he was about as handpicked as players Patricia and then general manager Bob Quinn could have had drafted. And Hockenson recently appeared on Bussin' with the Boys podcast. You can find on Facebook. I watch a lot on Facebook. It's on YouTube too. He talked about some differences in playing for Campbell Patricia. While those differences feel clear, even to relatively untrained eye, an inside perspective is always interesting and welcome. TJ Hockenson offers his own quintessential Matt Patricia story. Here's what Hockenson on Patricia during the podcast via theheavy.com. He said, quote, I was his pick. Dude liked me. He didn't talk to me a ton outside of meetings or anything like that. The dude outside that was cool, but when he got into the meeting, it was like he tried to be Bill Belichick. It was like, all right, man, this is what we have to do today. The hard way is the right way. That is true. It is. It really is. He said Matt Patricia tried to replicate Bill Belichick in Detroit. It's not breaking news. And neither is the notion that he lacked good interpersonal skills. Hockenson went on to contrast Campbell, noting the current Lions head coach and a lot of his staff are former NFL players, so they understand the grind. He said, quote, on the same hand, there's a player's vibe with Campbell. Like, dude has played. Dude understand what it is. Hockenson said, quote, still hard way is the right way. We're still going to practice hard. We're going to do a lot of hard things, but on the same hand, he's going to take care of us in certain situations because he knows what it is. So, wasn't pretty much a story. It wasn't nothing we already know, but he just signed. The biggest thing I took away from this is that they really didn't respect how he ran it because he didn't play. You see Dan Campbell get down there, do up downs, push ups. He played. So they respect his method because he's played. He knows how to take care of his players. He know how, oh man, we're not gonna go outside when we playing a dome game to build toughness. Oh man, we're gonna take this day off. Oh, you need a day off to heal and get stressed. He know what it feel like. And they felt that Matt Patricia knew what it truly felt like. You know what I'm saying? If he knew what it truly felt like to get out there and bust his ass, then he wouldn't really have those same point of views. And Bill Belichick is an anomaly. If Tom Brady don't walk through that door, he don't have no championship. Let's keep it real. If Bill Belichick don't walk through that door, ain't no championship. I'm just being real. Ain't no championship. None. So, they can talk about what they want to talk about, but Tom Brady saved his ass. He had ample enough time to win one with Drew Bledsoe and even in Cleveland. So, he ain't Bill Belichick. Let's just keep it that way. He ain't Bill Belichick. Just being real, he ain't. He ain't Bill Belichick. And that's clearly showing. And they didn't really respect him because if he was ever a player, he wouldn't talk to them like he wouldn't talk to no another player like that. Let's keep it real. He wouldn't talk to no another player like that. He wouldn't. He wouldn't dare talk to somebody else like that if he knew what it was to play in the National Football League. And then, the Lions preach choir boys, and then he got a case against the very same thing that Deshaun Watson going through. It was just that she didn't want to take the stand against him. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. So it sounded like they really didn't respect him because he never earned the respect. That's what it was. He didn't earn it in the league. He didn't earn it in the locker room. It never materialized into wins. The hard work never paid off. It never played off. It never paid off. And it never paid off. And he was handpicked. But what else can you say? What else can you say? But it's a crazy world out here. But apparently he's messing up the New England offense as we speak. And I mean, we all knew that. But what's so funny about it is, remember it was rumors of him. Remember it was rumors of him becoming the head coach of the Giants, and Landon Collins spoke out and said that he ain't like him. And that was kind of supposed to be his leverage against the Detroit Lions. And Landon Collins came out and said, "Nah, man, I don't like him. And I don't want to do the Patriot way and this, that, and the third." And the Giants end up, not hiring him. And here come Detroit. Hired him. And they know they was wrong. That's why they went from a hard ass coach to a player's coach. They know they was wrong. He was that bad. Talking like you played in this league, talking like you've accomplished anything. You've accomplished nothing. Nothing. And when your first hand-picked player that you and Quinn Patricia picked, Bob Quinn was already here when you got there. Come on. And he do you like that. He say that about you. What else we gotta say? What else is there to say? It's nothing. You strip the team of all the talent. Y'all suck. We starting from scratch. I'm gonna rip the team of all their talent. We gonna do it this way. Y'all gonna do it this way. And then if they win, they respect the process. But they losing and they doing all this stuff, and it's the process can't be respected. We not winning no games. Come on, they won. He still be here. And his way would be, damn near biblical here. But they didn't. They didn't win. And that's why he had to go. And if the NFL had a better union, if they had a better union, he would have been fired a long time ago. Matter of fact, he probably still would have played his tenure out and been in a totally different manner, because he would have got so many, different. He would have got so many different write-ups and warnings. He would have been walking on eggshells, and that probably would have been very, very good for him. But it sounded like they didn't respect him because he didn't play in this league, and they didn't respect him because, winning never happened. What he promised was to build a winner. It never came to fruition. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you got a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video plus, all my information is there. All right. Also, find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.